It's Christmas Eve, and while the Nakatomi Corporation celebrates its most successful year, some uninvited guests arrive downstairs. "12 terrorists with a meticulous and cold-blooded plan for the greatest robbery in history are about to seize this LA high-rise. This is one party John McClane will never forget. Bruce Willis stars in the new 20th Century Fox action-adventure Die Hard. Willis portrays a New York City cop who becomes the only hope for his estranged wife and 30 others who are held captive.
John McClane is simply an ordinary guy who was thrown into extraordinary circumstances. He's not some super cop, some indestructible, unfeeling, unemotional guy. He's a guy who cares for his wife. He cares about his own life. He cares about staying alive.
It's the police.
You won't hurt me.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
Because you're a policeman. There are rules for policemen.
Yeah. That's what my captain keeps telling me.
This could have very easily become a very heavy, kill everybody, blood and guts, bullets flying everywhere film. But when your life is on the line, you could die at any moment. A very strange sense of humor comes out, and from the research that I did, and talking to the various officers and detectives who helped us on this, they helped me a lot, to find that kind of black humor.
You are a mysterious party crasher. You are most troublesome for a security guard.
Sorry, Hans, wrong guess. Would you like to go for double jeopardy where the scores can really change?
You really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
I have a request.
What idiot put you in charge?
You did, when you murdered my boss.
Bonnie Bedelia plays Willis's wife, Holly. And English stage actor Alan Rickman stars as the diabolical terrorist leader, Hans Gruber.
She's the leader, sort of the group of hostages through most of the movie. So I think when you have 50 people looking to you, and you're who they're looking to, it kind of, in itself, might force you to become a little stronger and a little less just a bundle of raw nerve tissue.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm not playing the villain. I'm just playing somebody who wants certain things in life, has made certain choices, and goes after them.
His hot-headed right-hand man, Carl, is played by Alexander Godunov.
I like the idea of playing bad guy. It's an action movie, which I haven't done before. And it's very interesting and it's very different, and you learn a lot.
I hear you, partner. LA's finest are on it. So light him if you got him.
McClane's only real support comes from another cop, played by Reginald Vell Johnson.
The man is hurting. He is alone, tired, and he hasn't seen diddly squat from anybody down here. Now you're gonna stand there and tell me that he's gonna give a damn about what you do to him if he makes it out of there alive?
He's lost faith in the system, and the system has made him lose faith in himself, I guess you would say. And McClane helps him get that faith back so he can become the man that he wants to be.
It was a physically exhausting film. I did most of my own stunts in this. I really trained hard for this film and got in good shape. I really wanted to do a lot of my own stunts because I think that always lends a lot of production value to the picture, and it was a lot of fun.
Besides breathtaking stunts, Die Hard also calls for spectacular visual effects.
He's doing it, but he's not really doing it, which gets you more pissed off.
One of director John McTiernan's greatest challenges was to find a real building where his production team could shoot guns and set off explosions. He found that building in the newly built Fox Plaza.
Let's see, take this under advisement jerkweed.
Filming in the midst of a busy residential and business district created production difficulties, particularly for special effects coordinator Al DeSaro, who worked with producers Lawrence Gordon and Joel Silver on Predator.
Boom, boom, boom. I can tell you what the challenge is for me on this film is shooting in this building. I've made some calls to some effects people that I've worked with in the years, just to find out, hey guys, have you ever blown up a floor on a real building? Well, yeah, we've done that before. A 35-story high-rise, like the Fox Plaza, and all I get is this wide-eyed look from them, like, we haven't done that.
We have to periodically run downstairs and apologize to the lawyer beneath us, saying, we're about to fire machine guns. Will you excuse us?
What we got happening is our terrorist on the second floor has just seen this armored car come crashing through the rail. So he's got his rocket launcher set up. Medic, come in! He fires a rocket down at it to disable it. And everything's blowing up underneath. All right? The last detonation will be as if the gas tank has exploded in this, which is totally disabling the vehicle, washing gas out into the street. It sounds good, doesn't it?
You can't walk into a supermarket without seeing this guy's little smile coming at you from every rack. He's on the cover of 12 magazines, and I'm working with him. I know it's very, very strange. But he's wonderful. You wouldn't know that, really. He's real low-key, real quiet kind of guy, you know. He's not a big talker or entertainer. He kind of keeps to himself. He's real serious about the work. And I was nicely surprised by that.
First time we staged a fight scene, it was a small thing. We had the normal arrangement of you have the fight double standing by. And we took it up to the fight with Bruce, and they went up to him and said, okay, you can step out now and we'll have this. He said, no, he wanted to do it. And he did it. And he spooked hell out of us. Because all of a sudden, that street kid from New Jersey, he scared the other stuntman. He didn't do anything dangerous. It was in his eyes. That very, very tough street kid suddenly was there, and it terrified the stuntman.
You know, Bruce is as interested as I am in something happening between two actors or two characters in a movie, be it a movie or a play. That's to do with two actors looking at each other and listening to each other. And I don't think that's any different on the biggest stage in New York or the smallest studio in Hollywood.
I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I like to laugh a lot. I like to have fun. But you gotta take those things you read in the paper with a grain of salt.
The public has seen many Bruce Willises, from the supermarket tabloids to his flip detective in TV's Moonlighting to several roles on the big screen. In the action-adventure Die Hard, he gets to play a new character, a street-smart New York cop trapped in a high-rise office building with 12 terrorists.
I don't know if I'd be telling on myself if I said this or not, but this film was very gratifying for me in a lot of masculine ways. I think any guy whoever played Army as a kid or played cops and robber as a kid can relate to, running around carrying a gun, shooting at people and, being shot at.
Die Hard was both physically and emotionally draining for Willis. He not only performed most of his own stunts, but spent a great deal of time researching his role with Los Angeles police detectives.
I heard some pretty gruesome stories. There's a really interesting dynamic that happens when your life is threatened. There are a lot of things that happen to you, that happen to your mind, to your vision, to your breathing, to your control of the muscles in your body.
Ready and action!
You get tunnel vision. You experience hearing losses. A lot of, really strange things happen that, pretty much only cops know about because they're in life-threatening situations, just about every day.
You are done. No more table. Where are you going, pal? Next time you have a chance to kill someone, don't hesitate.
Thanks for the advice. When your life is on the line, you could die at any moment. A very strange sense of humor comes out. 9 million terrorists in the world, and I gotta kill one with feet smaller than my sister. There's a scene where I put this guy that I've just rolled down the stairs and broken his neck in the elevator. And I look out of the elevator and I see this it's on a construction floor. There's it's Christmas in LA. There's a little plastic Santa there. It's got a little Santa hat. And I don't know, I just got this idea that it would be kind of a funny little message to the other bad guys. And I think they kept it in the film. Success has made me ask myself some hard questions. What do I want to do? Where do I want to work? It just makes me want to do more work. It makes me want to be better. It certainly challenges me to the point of striving to make each film that I do a little bit better. I've done things on television and in the films that I've done that I would have never have gotten to do if I was just working one job my entire life. And it satisfies me on a lot of levels. Acting allows you to pretend to become many, many different people and to live out many, many different lives and many, many different fantasies.
Yo, pal, you got a minute?
I'm here, John.
Listen, man, I'm starting to get a bad feeling up here. I want you to do something for me. I want you to find my wife. Don't ask me how. By then, you'll know how. I want you to tell her something. I want you to tell her that... Tell her it took me a while to figure out what a jerk I've been. But, that when things started to pan out for her, I should have been more supportive. And, I just should have been behind her more. Tell her that she's the best thing that ever happened to a bum like me. She's heard me say I love you 1,000 times. She never heard me say I'm sorry. And I want you to tell her that, Al. I want you to tell her that John said that he was sorry. Okay? You got that, man?
Yeah, I got it, John. But you can tell her that yourself. You just watch your ass and you'll make it out of there, you hear me?
Well, I guess that's up to the man upstairs.
I've always wanted to do an action-type thriller. I think when I'm not on the set, I come and watch because it's so intriguing, it's so exciting. I think that's what audiences like these days. I think if I'm going to sit and pay $6 or $7, oh, it's ridiculous, $7 for a movie, I'm going to want to be entertained throughout. And I think that when you have this kind of primal kind of movie, it excites all of the senses. I mean, your fear, anger, frustration, anticipation. You feel everything that these other characters are feeling. And I think that's what makes a hit movie. I think that's what people want to come see. You know, when all of your senses are like exercised, you feel like you've done something by paying $7 for a movie, you know, with popcorn and soda.
It's Christmas Eve in L.A.
California.
Is Daddy coming home with you?
Well, we'll see what Santa and Mommy can do, okay?
And New York cop John McClane has come to see his wife.
I missed you.
Instead, he's going to have to save her.
Sit down.
Within this skyscraper high above the city, 12 terrorists have declared war.
They're about to be taught a lesson in the real use of power.
They're as brilliant.
Because I am interested in the $640 million in your vault.
As they are ruthless.
And I'm telling you, you're just gonna have to kill me. Okay. We do it the hard way.
Now, the last thing McClane wants.
Think, damn it, think.
Is to be a hero.
Where's Holly? Hey, Tucker! Where?
But he doesn't have a choice.
What does he think he's doing?
Job.
They have already killed one hostage.
This channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
Lady, do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
He's inside? Who is he?
That's what you're saying!
Who are you then? You are most troublesome for a security guard.
Sorry, wrong guess, hon. Would you like to go for double jeopardy?
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
But you just destroyed a building. And I am in charge of this situation.
Well, I got some bad news for you. From up here, it doesn't look like you're in charge of Jack.
He is alone, he is tired, and he hasn't seen diddly squat from anybody down here.
Hey, pal, how you feeling?
All things being equal, I'd rather be in Philadelphia.
I want blood, and you'll have it.
Only John can drive somebody that crazy.
He's an easy guy to like.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
And a hard man to kill. Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?